Zookmann here. We're here to talk about cheat codes to happiness. And the first thing I'm going to say as a mental health care professional in training, as someone who's been through severe depression, has come out the other side, is that there aren't always quick cheat codes. Sometimes it takes time and practice to get to the cheat code. For the 80s kids out there, we learned the code for Mike Tyson's Punch Out, the cheat code to get straight to the boss, to get to Mike Tyson. And sometimes you can do that, you get to Mike Tyson, but if you haven't trained through the whole game, if you don't know the game, the cheat code to the final boss, it's not going to do you a lot of good. And that's kind of how it is in life. You got to play through the game. You got to get some mastery so that when you put in the cheat code works, it brings you to the boss. You know what to do with the boss. So I don't know if that's the best metaphor, but I just want to say that there are so many techniques and there's so many wisdoms and they all work. But if you can't put in the cheat code and get happy tomorrow, I just want you to know, for a lot of people, depending on what you've been through and who you are, it can take time to use that cheat code. It doesn't mean you won't get there. It just means that it just means that it takes mastery. It takes mastery to beat Mike Tyson. You can put in a lot of cheat codes, you're still not going to beat Mike Tyson. It just gets you to the boss. So, but for me, the biggest cheat code is feeling your feelings and feeling them completely, because as you can feel your emotions completely, you can move through them and you can come out the other side and you can find that happiness. But the reason it can take time, it can take mastery, a lot of us have survived by pushing our feelings down. A lot of us haven't grown up in a space or haven't lived lives where we could afford to feel all of the feelings, right? But once you do get there, and once you do find some mastery in that, if you feel like, if you feel like you're not happy, you're not where you want to be, and there's something that's weighing you down, being totally open and totally present to your feelings, the sensations in your body, the tension, the darkness, completely, and processing that and feeling the whole thing, you find an ability to move through emotions on your own. It doesn't even take a therapist once you get the mastery. Not for everything. The last time I was really in severe depression, and I'm somebody who's been hospitalized with depression 5 times. The last time I was close to that place was a few years ago, and I had to move really quickly, and my life got turned upside down, long story short, and I had a lot of fear and anxiety and uncertainty, and I was in a bad spot. And I just remembered all the therapy I had done, and I kind of just remembered just learning about emotions. And I was in the shower, and I just allowed myself to be with the whole overwhelming bunch of feelings. And I cried for about 30 seconds, and then boom, it really was like a cheat code. Because as I was able to feel all of those feelings, be able to feel my body, be able to feel the emotions completely, I was able to move through them. And all of the overwhelming, and even though the situation wasn't a great situation, I was still able to find happiness that day. And I wasn't depressed anymore because I was able to process the feelings. And it just goes to show you, so many times when we have problems, when we have emotional problems, it's from pushing down. It's from not allowing all of the feelings. But it can take time to get there. Some people will get it right away. Some people won't. And that's okay. It just means it takes more practice, and there's a way. So thanks for your time. That's my 2 cents.